Well, hey everybody, it is now annual time for Foxy. That's right, we've had her since September. It is now the beginning of March, and her annual came up at the beginning of the month. So we're taking some new parts. I got a new side window here, as well as a new alternator and starter that we're getting in the plane to fix some startup and power issues. If you saw our Julian camping trip, not Julian, but our Catalina camping trip rather, we had a bit of an issue starting the plane, and part of that was the fuel selector. Part of it was just the old starter taking a lot more juice than it needed, draining the battery a lot quicker than it otherwise would have. And even with the jump, it had a hard time getting started. So we got a Skytech starter, which is gonna help us start the plane a lot easier and keep us from running out of juice when we can't afford to. And then a new alternator because, well, we had a bit of an issue. Let's take a look. So here's the front of Foxy with the bottom cowling removed. It's nice to see that they've already started, and if we look, we've already got the Skytech starter installed, so that's already been a big help. But if we take a look on the other side, you're gonna see that the ring here that actually spins the propeller when the starter engages has got two channels on it for belts, and one of those belts is a alternator belt, which the engine spins the alternator, recharges your batteries. The second channel is for the air conditioning unit, which wasn't installed on the plane when we got it, so it's having the width of the alternator belt, and that causes them to prematurely fail, which is what happened to us. Luckily, we were in the immediate area. We were able to make a call via Bluetooth to the tower and come back to landing, but we did have to use the emergency gear extension to get the gear down. So lessons learned, we're gonna get that replaced with the thicker belt assembly now. And basically it's the same assembly from an Aero or a larger Cessna. And that should keep it from failing on us prematurely, and those belts are more easily and readily available at most shops because Archer, Aero, they all use the same belts. So here are the new parts. We've got the new alternator from Aircraft Spruce. From Texas Air Salvage, we've got a belt channel which goes with a thicker belt, and then this is a new side window because the side window on the opposite side of the plane in the middle there is so frosted over when sunlight hits it, it's almost impossible to see out of. And it's the small middle window, so it's not hasn't been an issue, but when you're sitting in the back, it's hard to tell, but like, look at that compared to that window. So we're getting that replaced, and they've already taken out the seats and stuff, so that's exciting. And then our next step, once this is done, is to get the avionics updated. Removing the ADF, removing the kind of wearing out COM2 and GPS there with a G530W. Well, it's been a couple weeks and we've got the new alternator and bracket installed with the wider channel here. This is the new starter and assembly here. And we're just waiting on the starter gear that the prop connects to, and then we can get flying again. And here it is. It's Monday morning, and got the new gear in. So the propeller attaches to this, and when the engine cranks over, that belt I was just showing you that attaches to the alternator comes right off of that. And you see how wide that channel is compared to what we had before was two channels in this same area that were half the width. So that's gonna give us more room in order for that new alternator belt to go in. Okay, we're actually at Montgomery Airport right now. We just did our first test flight with the new alternator belt, and everything seems to be working very well. And we just wanted to stay locally, and I'll do a few more test flights this week, and then off to Ramona for the new avionics.
There you go.
Hi, this is Tree 1 9er Sierra Foxtrot. We're looking to create an IFR flight plan from Oceanside Airport to Ramona Airport via Julian VOR.
Okay, you said departing Oceanside?
Yes, sir. We're a PA-32 slat uniform.
Okay, and you want to go to Julian for Ramona?
Yes, sir, to the VOR approach.
Okay. Roger that. Stand by, I'll get right back to you.
No problem, thank you.
Okay, 9er Sierra Foxtrot, you there?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, you're going to depart runway runway 25, and are you familiar with VODP?
With 25, and that's affirmative.
9SF Foxtrot, clear to Ramona Airport via the runway 25, obstacle departure procedure. Expect later vector is Julian. You can climb and maintain 3,000. Expect 9,000, 10 minutes faster. Departure frequency 127.3, squawk 5276.
Okay, clear to Ramona via the 25 ODP, radar vectors, Julian. 3,000, expect 9,000 within 10 minutes, or at 10 minutes. Frequency is 127.3, and transponder 5276.
9SF Foxtrot, read back correct, how long until you're ready to depart?
I'd say 10 minutes.
9SF Foxtrot, hold for release, and just call back on this number when you're ready to go.
Alright, will do. Nice, your Fox.
Alright, thanks.
Yep.
Well, that is a thing of beauty. New starter is awesome. Let's make sure to Ramona so that everything else we know will be awesome as well. Hi, this is Tree 19er Sierra Foxtrot at Ramona. We're number 1 for departure, waiting for IFR release. I'm sorry, yes ma'am. Thank you. We're ready for release and not off within 5 minutes. No, 9er Sierra Foxtrot. Thank you. Okay, that was... he came on right when she talked. Post that traffic, Lance, Tree 19er Sierra Foxtrot, taking runway 25, IFR departure to the west, and then an overflight back up to the east, climbing. Alright, looking good. RPM's good, manifold pressure's good, gauges are green. Speed's alive, I got 60. 70. Ooh, she wants to come up. Well, get on up there. There's a bird. Positive rate, gears coming up. And we're turning on course of 235. Look at traffic, Lance, Tree 19er Sierra Foxtrot's upwind, 25, ocean side. SoCal, Lance, Tree 19er Sierra Foxtrot, 1,500.
And 319 Sierra ident, maintain 3,000.
Ident 3,000, 9 Sierra Foxtrot.
No tower push Romeo, time 20530 observation. Wind 300 at 7, visibility 10. Ceiling 2,600 overcast. Temperature 14, dew point 11, altimeter 2995. GPS approach is in use, landing and departing runway 27. Use caution for coyote and bird activity.
Token 9 Sierra Foxtrot, right turn heading 070, maintain 5,000.
070, 5,000, and we have Romeo. Okay, we've got the ATIS, we've got Ramona Tower, we're on the ground, we're on SoCal approach. Just approach, climbing right turn to 5,000 via heading at 290. And contact, get on the PGY Vortac radial 336 to the PGY 40 DME and hold. And then once we get
Token 9 Sierra Foxtrot, turn left heading 030.
Left 030, 9 Sierra Fox.
Right 170.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Token 9 Sierra Foxtrot, right turn direct to Julian, contact approach 125.3, have a good one.
Okay, direct Julian and 125.3, 9 Sierra Foxtrot, have a good day. So Julian direct, via heading of 094. So we're going to do heading of 04. SoCal, Lance, Tree 19er Sierra Foxtrot, 5,700, climbing 7,000 direct via Julian.
9 Sierra Foxtrot, SoCal, maintain 9,000.
Climb, maintain 9,000, 9 Sierra Foxtrot.
And 9 Sierra Foxtrot, you're 10 from the VOR, cross it at 9,000, cleared VOR Alpha.
Clear for the VOR Alpha approach, 9 Sierra Foxtrot, and cross at 9,000. Looks like he expects us to do the cross at 9,000, then start descending through the procedure turn. Tone of confusion. Gonna let it, there's the from. So at 20 seconds past, so we'll put this on 240. Gonna go ahead and descend, take some power out, turn this on to V-lock. on course 234. And we are descending to 77. So we've got 1,000 feet to descend. There's my turn, so we're gonna go to 240. There's 77, holding off. And SoCal 9 Sierra Foxtrot's inbound on the procedure turn.
9 Sierra Foxtrot, roger.
There's 67, wait till 4. There's 4, okay, we can continue down.
5 Saratoga 9 Sierra Foxtrot, contact Ramona Tower 1987.
1987, thanks for the help, 9 Sierra Fox. Ramona Tower, Lance, Tree 19 Sierra Foxtrot's inbound on the VOR.
309 Sierra Foxtrot, Ramona Tower, confirm full stop.
Hey, firm full stop, we're going to the avionics.
09 Sierra Foxtrot, roger. 1 able to report the field in sight.
We'll code 9 Sierra Foxtrot. Okay, we got a minute before we hit that next waypoint, so we need to slow her down. Or to slow down our descent. We'll stay at 5,100 feet. We're tracking inbound beautifully. Needle is centered. We're waiting for 11 on the DME. 1 mile to go for Rice, then we can descend past 11,000. I've got water. Outside air temperatures, not bad. We'll go ahead and turn on the pitot heat, just in case. And coming up on 11, we can go ahead and start that descent now. We'll go ahead and put the gear down. Brake, I got 3 green, 1, 2, 3. And we're descending to Dunby at 3,900 feet. There we go. Pilot's coming off. 9 Sierra Foxtrot has the field in sight.
I'm 9 Sierra Foxtrot, your runway 27, clear land.
Clear land 27, 9 Sierra Fox. Well, hot damn. Oh, that was nuts! 3 green. Mixture is full, prop is full, and throttle as required. Seatbelts and switches are where they should be, and we are cleared to land.
Saratoga 9 Sierra Fox, taxi request.
Are we going to Ramona Avionics, 9 Sierra Fox?
Saratoga 9 Sierra Fox, taxi Ramona Avionics via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Alpha will remain with you, 9 Sierra Fox. Oh, it's Harry. Having a lot of information on hand, I've got my VOR, I've got my Aspen with VOR and GPS integrated in the HSI, and the iPad. Single pilot IFR is taxing, but doable. You just, if you need to slow it down, you slow it down. You take the throttle out, you put your nose up a little bit, and you just follow the procedure. And we kept the needle centered on the outbound. Once we got out of the cone of confusion, we stayed on that needle within 1 dot the whole time, and I was very happy about that. So now, the avionics guys can get this puppy going. And as much of an IFR platform this thing already is, I'll be happy to have a new GPS so I can do the RNAV into here, which is a lot more predictable, a lot safer. We'd still have to circle the land to 27 because of the winds, but not so bad. Anyway, time to taxi it in and park it.